Tonight on News 4 Jax at 6, video shows Jacksonville police entering a woman's home, and she says it was a case of mistaken identity.
This is one of those stories where the police overstepped their boundaries, and I think this lady should sue them $10 million for everything that they did illegally. For entering her house without a warrant, $10 million. For grabbing on her, throwing her to the ground, $10 million. For not even knowing why they were there, $10 million. She should sue their ass for as many millions that she could get, because this was really sad. They traumatized her entire family, her kids and her, and they should be reprimanded. Some should be fired, and she should be paid in full for all that she had to go through with these aggressive-ass police officers. Do better on your job. Know what the hell you're doing before you charge in somebody's house, throwing them to the ground because her hair is red and the person's hair that you was looking for is red. What a way to identify some damn body. How about having a name of the person that you looking for versus a hair color? Here goes the story. Leave a comment and tell me what y'all think. Damn. Welcome to Straddled Events. On this channel, we bring you the truth. Sometimes the truth is quite ugly, unbearable, and you just don't want to deal with it. But on this channel, you're gonna get it anyway. You are straddled the fence of good versus evil, right versus wrong. And on this channel, we're going to tell you to do better. Please like, dislike, subscribe, and share the videos. Now let's go.
Tonight on News 4 Jax at 6, video shows Jacksonville police entering a woman's home, and she says it was a case of mistaken identity.
Mama, calm down! Mama!
And now she's calling for accountability after she says officers threw her on the ground and handcuffed her. This woman tells the News 4 Jax I-Team that police questioned and released her after realizing they had the wrong person.
News 4 Jax I-Team reporter Tarek Miners here in the studio with more on the incident that was all caught on cell phone video. Tarek?
Well, Christy Jackson's 4-year-old grandson, her 2 daughters, they were also inside that apartment off Moncrief Road when JSO officers went to her house looking for a female suspect. Jackson says within just a few seconds of knocking on her door, police were inside of her house, forcing her into handcuffs.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can somebody please help me? Please! Oh my God!
It's absolute mayhem inside Christy Jackson's house just after midnight on Thursday, after Jackson says sheriff's officers forced their way inside her apartment without a warrant, taking her down to her kitchen floor with force.
They literally slumped me on the ground. I was on the ground. One officer kicked me in my side, in my right side, kneed me in my right side as I was on the ground.
Jackson says it all started with a knock on the door, with JSO officers asking her if she was Mrs. Cooper. Jackson says she told the officer she wasn't Mrs. Cooper 2 times. She says then she tried to shut her front door.
I got ready to close the door. It was stopped by Officer Foot, and then all the other officers bum rushed right through here.
What's going on, officer? Can you talk to me? Can you talk to me, please?
At one point during the scuffle, a JSO officer is heard saying, "We're trying to figure out what's going on as well." Jackson is heard asking members of her family to run and get her photo identification.
Find Mama purse. What's going on?
If you get her ID, verify that she lives in this apartment, it would help.
She lives here, officer. What? Mama, where's it at? How? Officer. What's going on? I didn't do nothing. That's what we were going to figure out. Mama. Go get my ID, please. What's going on? Officer, can you please tell me what's going on?
I need her ID. That's all I need.
Jackson says JSO officers took her out of her house in handcuffs and placed her in the back of a squad car where they questioned her. She says officers didn't read her rights or tell her why she was being detained. Here's what she noticed inside of the police officer squad car.
Once I got inside the car, I'm looking and they got 4 pictures of this person that they're looking for. And out of all 4 pictures, we don't look skin color not alike, hair color not alike. Hers is more red, mine is more orange.
Jackson says 30 minutes later, police let her go and told her it was a case of mistaken identity because of her hair color. She says one JSO officer said he was sorry, but she says her family is still traumatized by what happened in their own home.
But they stop it. They stop brutalizing people like they're doing. Communicate with people instead of being the first thing you want to do is put your hands on them and slam them on the ground and hurt them all up.
We had a lot of questions. News4Jax asked the sheriff's office, so what happened in that video? We asked specifically, what was Sheriff TK Waters' response after viewing that video? We also asked for an interview with the sheriff. The sheriff declined the interview. A spokesperson for the sheriff's office responded saying that this incident is now being administratively reviewed. Therefore, we are unable to comment on the incident while that review is ongoing.